We got who you are, or what do you do? We got what you do. Let's go a little deeper into who you are.
Yeah, really? Let's go.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready.
Nothing to be nervous about. All right. All right. So let's get this started. Who are you?
My name is Kvng Ty. Can we start up? I'm sorry. Ooh, I ain't never thought about that. My name is Kvng Ty, singer, performer, dancer, songwriter. I do it all.
Content creator.
Content creator.
Yeah, definitely. You got to throw that in there because you create content.
Right.
And when I be watching your stuff, I'm like, how is he doing this? Like, you think you got a whole production. Like I've seen videos where it's one of you right here and one of you upstairs and one of you on the stairs. And it's just like, how is he doing this? It's crazy.
Honestly, with that type of editing, I learned everything that I do by myself. Like, I learned it through YouTube. It's a lot of tutorials. People make it seem like it's hard, but it's really easy.
Gotcha. Well, as a content creator, what do you struggle with the most?
Trying to improve and not making everything look the same or putting out the same type of content. I don't want my audience to get tired of seeing the same thing. So yeah, trying to improve and learn new skills.
Well, to me, it seems like you got it. It seems like you got it. It hasn't been one time where I have seen like your stuff just look the same or boring. It always looked good. Like one day I see you dancing by yourself, and the next day your post video is 3 of you dancing. And it's like, I can edit too, but I'm like, how's he doing this? I don't know.
I don't know, for real. It's really simple. I get frustrated mid-process because I'm the only one recording, but I don't know. Honestly, the only thing I could say that I struggle with is trying to give y'all high quality green screen. Everything else I think I'm good with.
Yeah, I mean, I actually enjoy your work that you put out, and I know a lot of other people do too, because a lot of times you will see creators and it just the quality of their work isn't all of that good, really. But when I look at yours, I actually enjoy it. That's something you can actually watch and go back and watch again. You know.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So your new single, "Work," dropped about from today, about a week ago. Yeah.
Yes.
What was that like for you? How was the whole process? Tell me about it.
Oh my God. I can't even put it into words because that whole day was hectic. And when I got back to school, because we had a release party, it was, as soon as I walked through the door, my friends, they had like a surprise party for me. Basically, it was a smaller surprise party. And I was just shook throughout the whole night because I had so many surprises. I can't talk. Oh my God. I can't even put the whole experience into words because it was so many surprises that whole day. Shout out to Alvin, you, Trez, everybody. I'm so grateful, really.
So, okay, how did this come about? Like, work. Where did it come from? How did this come to the brain of Tyrone?
Okay, well, the song is self-explanatory. So, this is how the song came about. I was at work. I was working at a factory, and a person like me, you, all of our friends, we do not want to commit to a 9-to-5 for the rest of our lives. So while I was working, I was just daydreaming, just sitting like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, I can't be doing this for the rest of my life. So the next day I came back to work. They let us off early, got in my car because I record most of my music in the car. And I just said, work. And I found the beat. I was like, okay, it all just came together so fluently. It just came together.
There was I did see a video of you. I think you might have showed me, or I seen it somewhere. You were actually performing the song, but you performed it months before it actually came out. How well did the crowd receive that song?
The whole performance itself, it was lit. That's all I can say. It was lit. But the song, I think they vibe with Work more than they vibe with the other song that I did. I did 2 songs in that performance, but yes, they vibe with Work.
Is that what made you go ahead and put it out as a single?
Honestly, yeah. After I performed it, I just knew it was time to put work out.
Yeah.
So it took me a couple months to finalize it and then actually put it out. But yeah, I got a lot of compliments on that song more than the first one.
So you do all this stuff. You're a singer, you're a dancer. It's a lot that you do, content creator. Where does the reward come in for you?
That's a good question. Wow. Honestly, okay, in terms of music, I would say just the simple fact that people actually listen to it on a daily. That, and I guess with my content is when I have a certain goal when I'm making a video, when I have a certain goal and it's met. Like if I'm trying to reach Chloe Bailey or somebody and they actually see it, it really pays off.
Speaking of, let's get into that. I mean, you've been recognized by some of the biggest names in the music industry thus far, from Kvng Ty to Missy Elliott, Nicki Minaj, and your queen, the queen, Beyonce. Of all these people, which one came as a surprise to you the most?
Oh, I thought you were gonna make me choose. Okay, which one came as a surprise? Actually, I'm gonna say it's a tie between Beyonce and Chloe Bailey. Kvng Ty, I was really happy, like them two combined, because you know they had a joint account. I was really happy when they found me. But Beyonce, it was 2018. She had dropped Homecoming, and Before I Let Go came out. I did a dance challenge, and 2 days after I put out my dance video, it was like 11 o'clock p.m. My friend called me. She was like, "Tyrone, Beyonce posted you," and people always say that all the time prior to that moment, and I was just like, "Girl, shut up, lying." Anyway, I looked on Instagram. Beyonce don't post nobody. Anyway, I looked on Instagram and I saw my video along with everybody else's, and I was just, it was like a surreal moment. Like you never thought it would happen because she don't post nobody. And with Chloe Bailey, I posted my Have Mercy remix, and literally an hour later after I posted it, she liked the video. And I always looked up to Beyonce since I was a damn child, and Chloe Bailey, like she's literally one of my greatest inspirations as of today's generation of music. That's all.
Yeah, she put out some good music and good. This good that you have her as inspiration. You know, as a person to look up to.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got who you are, or what do you do? We got what you do. Let's go a little deeper into who you are.
Y'all ready? Let's go.
Have you came out?
Okay, all right, let's go.
Or unless this is something you don't want to talk about and we don't have to.
We can. It's time.
It's time?
Yeah, it's time.
Talk to me about coming out.
Okay, so the person I initially came out to was my mama. It was actually the first quarter of 2021. She had ideas in 2019, but I was just like, it's just trying to tell her. And after that, I felt a big ass weight lifted off of me because she was the only person I really cared about telling. And then after that, I just continued posting myself because after that, the content that you see on my page is obvious. It's evident. So, yeah, I didn't really feel the need to tell anybody else. I just told my mom, and that was about it. And my closest friends, such as Alvin. Not Alvin, I'm sorry. My cousin, Jacayla, down.
Did your mama accept you? When you told her, what was her reaction? When you said, Mom, what did you say? And what was her reaction?
Okay, so when I told her, she was very accepting. She said it took her some time, you know, because in 2019, she did know, but she wasn't for it. So yeah, after I told her, she said it took her some time to actually accept it, and at the end of the day, she was gonna still love me the same. It's just, I was all in my head thinking I was gonna get kicked out and everything, but I'm good.
Well, you know, speaking of, oftentimes people who come out to their family, they get disowned. That's why there's an LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
So when your family and your friends disown you, you got a another family to come to.
Yeah.
I've always wondered, how is it that you raise a child from birth, love them, and then disown them because they tell you that they don't like what you thought that they liked? How does that work?
I don't get that either, but I feel like it's with the parents, it's something that they grew up learning. Like, if they was in church, the pastor would be like Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. You know, that type of information was embedded in them, and this generation is totally different from the last generation. So it's just something they have to get used to, learn, and accept.
When did you realize that you were different?
Me? When did I realize?
Yeah.
When did I realize that I would? In terms of what?
In terms of your sexuality.
Oh, okay.
When did you say, I know I don't like, well, do you like women?
No.
Okay, so I know I don't like women, but I do like men. When did you come to terms with that? And really, when did you realize that you were not like the air quote regular boy?
Middle school. I've been new. It's just the environment I was in. I feel like if I would have been out, my whole school experience would have been hell on wheels. So, yeah, I just kept it to myself until I got into college and actually lived my true self and grew into my true self. Yeah.
You don't think people at school had their doubts or their thoughts, or were you that good at masking it?
Hell no, I wasn't good at masking it because I didn't have a lot of guy friends. I had mostly female friends, but the females were my cousins, so I hung around family. Thank God I had a lot of family in my class, but yeah, I hung around them.
After you came out and you told your mom, and I'm pretty sure your mom might have said something to somebody, and then people start seeing your videos, like your family, your friends and stuff. Did anybody just say, okay, I'm not messing with you no more because of this? Like, did any family or friends just let you go because of who you are?
Not family. And when I told my mama, she's not the type of person to spread information, so I'm thankful for her of that. Like, she didn't even want me to go online and say, this is me. No, I just told her because gay is just a preference. It's something that you are into. So, but what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Did you lose family and friends?
Did I lose family and friends? Okay. With family and friends, no, I did not lose any family. Thank God for that also. But friends, I wouldn't even call them friends. I would call them associates from high school. Like, with my content, like I said, it's evident, you know. But yeah, they unfollowed me. Them.
Really?
Yes, they unfollowed me, and I was like, bye.
They unfollowed you because of that?
Yeah, I guess they didn't like to see that type of stuff on their timeline. I was just like.
But if you are truly a friend, if you are somebody's friend, and they come and tell you, hey, I'm not exactly what you thought I was. If you're a true friend, you'll say, well, what are you? And then you'll say, well, I'm gay. And then they'll say, oh, okay, I'm gay too. Or, oh, that's cool. But they're not going to be like, all right, well, we can't be friends, because if that's the case, I honestly and truly don't feel like you were friends to begin with.
I don't know, and I had to make excuses for people, but I feel like it's insecure thing. Like, they don't want to be in public and see me dancing to Cardi B up and gyrate a little bit, and they be around their other masculine friends. They be like, what the fuck you watching? This is probably the situation with them. I don't know, but don't try to follow me back when I blow up, because I will block you. Dead ass.
Scared of you? What do you say to the young boy who is afraid to be himself and come out?
I would say, stop trying to hide. You will be okay. And know that confidence is key. Won't nobody mess with you if you live in your true self.
Another thing, did you have a choice when it came to being gay? Do you think that was a choice you had?
It's not a choice. It's not a choice because I don't know. I can't really put it into words, but I don't know why people think that having a sexuality is a choice. It's not a choice. It's a feeling. It's something God gave you. I can't just wake up tomorrow and say, "Ooh, I don't know, I want to see what I feel like. I want to."
Because it's not you.
Yeah, it's not me.
It's crazy because there are plenty of people in the world that thinks you chose that. So let me ask you this: if you had the choice, if it was actually a choice, if you had the choice of being straight or gay, what would you do?
I would stay the same way because I feel like gay people are more creative, more artistic than the average. Than the average heterosexual. Honestly, I feel like we're more creative. Like they rely on us to put certain things together. Like a party, we can decorate this shit out. I can't. I'm going off track. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like gay people are more artistic than the average heterosexual. I can say that.
If you think about it, women have gay makeup artists.
Yeah.
Gay hairstylists.
Everything.
Gay choreographers.
Everything stems from us. The lingo, like you said, hairstyles, clothing, music. Hell, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. My last question is, what makes you keep going as opposed to stopping and giving up? What makes Tyrone wake up and say, okay, I got to record a video today? What makes it a part of your daily routine?
I would say, this is a really good question to think about. Okay, I would say, one, I would just have to force myself because I want to be great. I know that I'm destined for greatness. So if I want to be great, I would just have to force myself to get up and make some content. One, and I look at my inspirations. No, my number one inspiration, Beyonce. And I just think about the amount of work she put into her career and the work ethic, the long hours she put into her career. And yeah, I just get inspired by that. Like I said, force myself to get my ass up and work.
Work.
Yeah, work.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Tyrone. Tell everybody where they can go get your song from, where they can follow you. Let them know.
Yeah, so once again, my name is Kvng Ty. I just put out my new single, Work. You can find it on all streaming platforms. Buy it on iTunes. If you can't buy it, at least stream. You can follow me on Instagram at kvngty.official. You can follow me on TikTok at official Kvng Ty. And you can follow me on Twitter at Kvng Ty official.
All right, it was a pleasure, Tyrone.
Thanks.
How you feel about it?
I feel good, but you caught me off guard with a gay question, but I was like, during the recording session, I was like, fuck it, it's how it is.
Ain't this shit kinda funny how you hate but stream me, honey?